Well, I've been mainly focused on videos trying to help disabled people like myself, but well, we've fallen on dark times. And rather than just go into the FBI raid on Trump's house, I wanted to describe just briefly what the FBI used to be. Back in the day, I wanted to be an FBI agent. And I made some mistakes as a young man. I'm 14 years old. I grew some marijuana. Hell, I was an entrepreneur making a little bit of money with my hard work on growing some marijuana, which is not deemed that insane these days. But back then, that was a huge, huge thing that the FBI wouldn't allow. And in fact, on my FBI application, I just said I'd smoked it. And then I had. And I imagine most young people back then, they didn't want to be honest about it. And that was immediate disqualification from the FBI. And ironically, I did get a job at the NSA, basically saying the same damn thing, because the NSA, they didn't care about that, They were like, well, so he's at 14 years old, he made some mistakes, but we're still going to bring him on because he's got computer talent. Which, in hindsight, the FBI probably should have looked at that. But what a disintegration has taken place. Now the FBI it's a completely discredited, unlawful arm of the government, totally controlled for partisan politics by the Democrat Party. I am just, I'm ashamed. I can't imagine what former FBI agents are thinking right now, and what they're looking at these new leaders who are just political hacks that exist in the Justice Department and the FBI. It's I don't know. And so let's get back to two predictions. There's not going to be a 2022 election, people. We're either going to have terrorist incidents, or COVID's going to come back, or the government's going to declare martial law. There's going to be something. There's no way the Democrats are going to relinquish power. And I've been saying that over and over again. And everybody's like, no, that can't happen. That can't happen. Well, nobody ever thought the FBI would raid Trump's house now, did they? All right. So that's it. That's just my brief 2-second video. And also a lot of people, they want to believe the mainstream media. I've been telling everybody that, the war in Ukraine is over. Ukraine's just getting pounded. The question that I have is whether Russia's going to stop at Ukraine. I mean, they told NATO, you keep encroaching on our borders. I mean, imagine if Russia or the Soviet Union back in the day had annexed Mexico or Canada and said, oh, we're going to make them part of the Warsaw Pact. And of course, I know a lot of young people, they don't know anything about history. But I mean, imagine that. No way we would have put up with that in the United States, especially back in our heyday. Now we got a bunch of woke warriors. I don't think the military's going to be able to fight. And of course now, China, okay. I do think that Taiwan will be part of China sooner rather than later. And they're going to take advantage of the chaos. And anyway, I hate to say it. We are in the end days of the empire. Peace out. Stay free. That's just my message. Brief. All I want to do is just get my house together but I'm sorry. I mean, I'm kind of glued to it because what else can I do? I mean, I'm divorced. I'm in my Florida house, thank God, and I work on the house. But, right now I'm so crippled. All I can do is watch the damn news. By the way, watch the Duran on Rumble if you want to find out what's going on. And there's the Dresden Report. That's on Rumble. Hey, don't even go to YouTube no more. The Ministry of Truth has taken over YouTube. Peace out. Stay free.